Welcome back to Grid Drop. Today I'm back with another F1 tips video where my goal is to help you get faster on F123. Today we're going to cover the basics of traction control and how to drive with traction control disabled. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like, or comment if you learned anything from this video. It'll really help me out. And if you do have questions by the end of this video, or just need other tips about traction control, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to help you out. So that being said, let's get right into it. Firstly, what are the benefits to turning traction control off? When I first started playing the F1 games, I was also wondering this question. And the answer is, when the traction control assist is on, the car's computer senses when the wheels are slipping, and as a result, it adjusts the power output to those wheels in order to keep the car steady and avoid spinning out or oversteering. So when traction control is enabled, the adjustment to the car's power ends up slowing you down little by little. When traction control is disabled, it gives the driver more control over the power output, leading to quicker lap times. In short, once you're adjusted to driving without traction control, it gives you more direct control over the car's behavior and allows you to lap faster as a result. So what are the best ways to get adjusted to driving without traction control? There's two main things to work on when you first turn off this assist. The first one is modulating your throttle input on corner exit, and the second one is learning the places where the aerodynamic and mechanical grip affect your traction. And these are much simpler than they sound, trust me. The first thing you need to do is practice going into hard braking zones like at Spa, Monza, and plenty more. These braking zones are usually followed by tight corners or chicanes, and these are corners with more of an influence of mechanical grip, something that can be used to your advantage with proper throttle control. So the goal during this is to slowly increase your throttle pressure on the exit of the corner. The green line is my throttle pressure, so you can watch as I slowly increase the pressure until the car has enough grip to go full throttle. It's very important to practice slowly increasing the pressure. Too little pressure means you're losing time, and too much pressure will send you into a spin. It'll take some time to get used to, but practicing this on slow speed chicanes and corner exits is your best bet and will definitely help you learn more quickly. So here's another example. Watch how I slowly increase the throttle on the exit of this corner. Short shifting can also help you gain traction as well. By shifting well before the rev limiter turns, I believe, purple at the very end of the rev lights, the car will naturally lessen wheel spin. So you can use this as a way to practice if you find yourself constantly spinning or spinning up the wheels on corner exit. Once you've gotten more of the handle on corner exits and modulating your throttle, it's time to use that skill in other parts of the track. On medium to high speed sections of the track, aerodynamic grip is your friend. However, it's more important to know how to use your traction to take advantage of this grip. Some medium speed corners have such high amounts of aerodynamic grip that you can keep the throttle flat out and not really have to worry about spinning. However, some other corners differ. Here's an example at Spa where throttle input is much less delicate. I could pretty much stomp on the gas pretty quickly and solely rely on aerodynamic grip to keep me from spinning. Here's another example at Monza. A tip for understanding which corners already have higher aerodynamic grip is your selected gear mid-corner. The higher the gear is, most likely, the more traction you already have. When in 5th gear or above, it's most likely pretty safe to be a little more aggressive on throttle input. However, other corners are not the same. Here's an example of a more deliberate throttle modulation. This is the middle ground between slowly applying throttle pressure, like we learned to do out of the slow corners, and less deliberate throttle pressures, like we just saw in the high-speed corners. The key to understanding throttle input in these kinds of corners is force feedback. When the rear end of the car is on the edge of a slip, you'll lose feedback in your wheel. This is normally pretty easy to feel as there's already more of a steering angle. Unfortunately, when you start to feel the back end start to kick out, most of the times it's already a little bit too late, but just jump into time trial mode and get an understanding of this feeling. Don't be afraid to spin the car on purpose, but just learn where that feeling of traction starts to slip. This comes through experience, and it's going to take a little while to fully understand. However, once you learn to recognize the importance of throttle input and the different speeds of corners, driving without traction control will be much easier. So what have we learned in this video? Modulating the throttle on corner exit is extremely delicate, and being precise is very important. Slowly increasing throttle input is your best bet in low-speed corners. Short shifting can help you gain traction. Mechanical and aerodynamic grip affect your traction in different ways. And you can use the force feedback on your wheel to learn throttle control. If you have any questions or need another tip about traction control, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to help you out. If you learned anything or just enjoyed the video, leave a comment or subscribe to let me know. And with that, I hope this video helped you improve. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.